It's the world's largest teepee, and it stands adjacent to the Trans-Canada Highway. It's one of the most well-known and common tourist attractions in the Gas City, and has been since a well-known sporting event brought it here in the late 20th century.
The Saamis Tepee, or the teepee, was originally designed to be part of the opening and closing ceremonies of the Calgary Olympics in 1988.
From its travels at the opening ceremonies, the journey began for the Saamis Tepee to find a new home.
Following the Olympics, they weren't sure what to do with this teepee, and there was a strong movement to find a way of keeping this symbol in Calgary, actually. Because of various reasons, they weren't able to find a site for it in Calgary, and their fundraising began to actually move it to Medicine Hat and develop a site for it.
And the area that it sits on is rich with history.
Saamis is basically a Blackfoot word for Medicine Hat. It's a term or a variation on the term for headdress. It stands above the Saamis archaeological site, which is a site thousands of years old where digs were conducted by Dr. Milne from Medicine Hat College of various camps and a long-standing kill site for bison and other animals. It's constructed of 15 poles. Each pole represents a different value, such as strength and obedience and family, so it's very symbolic that way. In 1993, also 10 storyboards were installed, and each one tells a different part of the history or the story of First Nations in Alberta and in Canada, so it creates a narrative of First Nations history.
And that history is very much alive and well in the Medicine Hat area today. One of those really you must see it to believe it kind of experiences.
It's at a fairly high point in the Medicine Hat landscape. Medicine Hat's a community with a lot of coulees and a lot of plateaus and high areas as well. So it sits very prominently in the Medicine Hat skyline, and you can see it from much of the city. The teepee is a must-see when traveling to or through Medicine Hat. It's quite easy to get to from the highway. When you're at the site and standing amidst the teepee, it's quite a powerful experience.
Powerful in both size and symbolism. Two reasons why the Saamis Tepee is definitely uniquely Canadian. For Our Canada, Our Home, I'm Dave Dawson in Medicine Hat.